All right, hey guys, what's up? Scott here, and today's tip is going to be about host and post, or what some people call a ping post. And if you're not familiar with that, it's a more advanced version of a simple API where you can set it up to ping a client to see if they want either the phone or the email or a zip or whatever they require. And if they do return you a success, then you can then post the rest of the information over to them. We've seen this be really popular in the online education space over the years. Companies that are using Listflex to either generate or buy online education leads and sell them to the schools or the aggregators. But more recently, we're seeing a tremendous uptick in solar leads and home improvement companies coming onto Listflex to generate and store and capture and validate all of their leads, and then find the best buyer on the back end. And if you've done any calls with me, you already know that I always recommend bidding for home improvement, for higher end, higher dollar leads. If you're not using bidding, bidding is a scenario where the algorithm takes every order and every client into consideration at the exact same time. The reason that's important is because if you have a handful of clients that are paying premiums for, let's say, 2 zip codes in Southern California, or 3 or whatever, or area codes, or a state-specific payout, you always want the system to know that and check that client first. Whether they accept the lead or not, that's it's a different story. But you always want the company being looked at first. That's going to give you the highest margin, or the highest payout for that lead. So what does that look like? So setting up a ping post, if you're in let's say your bidding orders here, and you've already got your client set up and you want to go in. I've already set one up here just for an example, but we'll scroll down here. And I called it California Solar Zips, but with Listflex, the reason it's easy is because when you're setting up a new API for your client, you can choose a standard API, which is literally just this section. You post the lead over and you either get a success or a non-success message. But if you choose ping post, this allows you to set up the first ping, which is, in some cases, it's going to be just an email address or a phone or a zip. And if you do get the response that you want, then you have the ability in that same integration to post the rest of the lead over. Some of the companies that provide ping posts are more advanced and have some documents that will require a little bit of extra work. In some cases, you'll need a technical person involved. For example, headers are common, and if you don't know what they are, again, talk to a technical contact on either our end or internally. But we make it very simple to just plug and play on pings and posts. So if you are dealing with any kind of leads that are kind of higher end, higher dollar, higher value leads in home improvement, or any space really, this is a way for you to use the bidding system and ping post and likely be able to set it up without any help, or very little technical help. So with that, if you have any other questions about ping posts or high dollar leads, or the home improvement space, or how Listflex can kind of streamline everything and automate it for you, just let us know or talk to your sales rep. So thanks again, and we'll talk soon.